All right. Hi, guys. Happy November. It is November 1st, new month, new beginning. So for those that haven't seen the new sales for the month, it is still 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme. So I'm really excited about that. I think Beachbody knows that the holidays are here. So they are definitely, helping us out. So 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and size as well is in the mix. So for $140 for the entire challenge pack. We also have the Kickstart, which means that they include the 3-day refresh with the challenge pack, and that's $180 for all of them as well. For the 21 Day Fix, they are keeping the insulated bag, which is a little perk they're doing. So that's amazing. I also want to congratulate the coaches who achieved Success Club in the month of October. We know that it was, babe, can you give them a little bit of this? I know that it was a tough month. We all felt it. So congratulations to Wendy and Rudy for hitting Success Club 10, to Cindy, who hit Success Club 9, to Rosa and Melky for hitting, Melky Success Club 8 and Rosa Success Club 6. And then for you guys who pushed through the end, I am very, very proud of you guys for, helping 1 and 2 people in the month of October. We know that that's
to be there with you.
It starts with one person at a time. And we also want to give a huge congratulations to Anna for rank advancing to Ruby. Yes. So we are very, very excited. We are very happy. We see how much you work, how much you, have put into this business, how much you've grown, and we know that you're going to be shining soon, very, very, very soon. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys, and I'm going to read my little notes because I don't want to mess up anything. I want to introduce you to our guest speaker tonight, a very special guest speaker, Ivy Morales, who is a coach since October of 2011. She is currently a stay-at-home mom now for 2 years. She has 2 beautiful kids. She will be able to tell us a little bit about her life. She is a 3-star diamond coach. She is a premier 2014 coach. She is also a Success Club legend, which means that she has hit a Success Club for at least 24 months, and that means 24 and above, since she's been with Beachbody for 4 years, yes, in October. And she is also the Beachbody Classic winner in 2014. So she today is going to speak about one of our very important vital behaviors, which is be proof the product works. And I'm pretty sure that you all saw her picture. So she is proof the products work. So Ivy, if you can start by telling us a little bit about, how you got introduced to Beachbody, and we just can't wait to hear all about it.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for having me on your call tonight. And I just heard you saying all of that I, like all my status and everything that I have accomplished. And to me, it's like, I haven't even started yet. I feel like I have so much work to do still. So, but that's just a reflection of my last 4 years, but in reality, my last 2 years of being a coach. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, and this is something that I want to let you know, all of you right now. I'm going to be Ivy because I cannot be nobody else. Everybody else is taken, and I love being myself, and I love being, just me. But yeah, just that I've been a coach. I've been a coach since 2011, and in reality, when I started as a coach, it was like when I was like 60 days into doing P90X. Prior to becoming a coach, I am a military wife, and during that time that I decided to work out from home, we just moved from Florida to Virginia Beach. And during that time, I lost my job. Like, there was no positions available. I used to be a banker. I was in the banking industry for about 7 years, and they didn't have anything for Ivy Morales. So Ivy Morales was out, and I'm like, oh my God, I have bills to pay. How come you cannot transfer me? Like, you don't have anything for me? So it was very hard to see that we were living in one income and knowing that there was nothing available, not even like a part-time for me, not even like a floater, somebody that goes to different branches whenever they need it. None of that. So we have to really like step back and think about what was going to be our game plan. And honestly, pretty much there was none, because we were up to date, like up here. And during that time, the house that we had in Jacksonville, well, I'm back in Jacksonville again. The house that we bought in Jacksonville, it was actually in short sale, and we had to move before selling the house. And that was during the time that the market was like doing bad, and we were under everything. And I didn't know how things were happening. Like, I was under a lot of stress and without having a job either. So you know what happens when you are under stress? You eat, because that's the only way you feel comfort, you feel relief. But in reality, it's not. But that's the way I was just like releasing all the stress and anxiety. Eating, you know how we do the arroz con habichuela at 9 o'clock at night, mi con, you know, like eating all that good stuff that we know how to eat, us Latinas, Dominican, and doing my frito con salami. Like, I was just eating, and I didn't care. Because that was the only way that I was able to get rid of my depression. And I didn't want to tell my husband how I was feeling. He knew my level of stress, but I didn't wanted to communicate that to him, because he was the only one working, and being military, he already had a lot going on. So long story short, there was one day that it was like 4 months into now being employed and be home with my kids. I always want to be home with my kids, but not in that situation. And I said, okay, I have to do something. I have to do something for myself, because not only that I was depressed, that I had a lot of anxiety, I was gaining a lot of weight. My confidence level, it was really low. I was also drinking a lot. I was a mess. So one day, and besides that, I had some health issues too. It was like all in one. So one day I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Ivy, you got to do something for yourself. Like, you just can't let yourself go like that. And look at your body. Like, I came out of the bathroom and looked at myself naked in the mirror. And there was something that told me that there was a way. And I remember at that time that my husband purchased P90X in 2007 when it first came out. He always tried to do the workout at home when we were living in Jacksonville, and he never completed the whole thing. And just me, by looking at it, was like, heck no, I'm not going to do that. That's crazy. I can't never do that type of workout. But during that time, God reminded me that we had something in the house that I could use. And I went in the closet and I searched for the workout, for the box, and I found it. I took out the books and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And I remember I throw the books, the workout book. I don't know if you remember, but it was like big books like that for the P90X that when it first came out. And I throw them on the floor and I took a picture and I posted on Facebook. Why did I do that? I don't know, but I did it. And people were like, huh? You gonna do that workout? You're crazy. You're not gonna be able to finish it. That's a crazy workout. And I was like, okay, so I was the type of person that every time I used to start something, I would leave it like halfway, never finish it. I didn't finish college. I haven't, like, ever since I've been in Beachbody that I feel like I have accomplished more than in my entire life, because I've been able to start something and finish it. Before, I was always giving up in the middle of the road all the time. And being that people were watching me, I said, you know what, Ivy, you can just show this and give up. Like, you really got it. Now you really got to read this book and compromise. And I did it. Actually, Facebook was like my support, my support system, because I didn't have a coach. I was not part of any group. There was no group back then. So long story short, let me just fast forward. I started doing P90X. It was not easy. I used to wake up every morning. I couldn't even do a push-up. I couldn't even do a sit-up. And I remember crying on the floor because I used to suffer of a very severe sciatic pain and for 8 long years. And every time I used to do my workout, it used to be very painful because of it was hurting me a lot. But I kept on going. So one day, I remember when I was living in Jacksonville that I found Arelis Corona. A lot of you know who she is. And we used to go to church together. So I saw her before and after. And I was like, oh my God, I know Arelis. Like, I know her. We went to the same church when I was living in New York. And I always thought about her. So when I saw P90X and I started doing P90X, and then I started sharing everything that I was doing in social media, I shared everything from day one without knowing the power of social media. And I said, if I'm going to post something, if I'm going to share something, it's going to be something positive and something good, because people always see social media as a negative platform. In reality, is what you do with it. Is negative if you're negative, is positive if you're positive. So I decided to start sharing everything. And when I was like around 50, 60 days into P90X, I started seeing my cuadritos over here, my abs coming out, and I always had like that hanging belly over there because of my 2 children. And I was always teniendo complejo de mi barriguita. So I was noticing that everything was getting like in place, and I was feeling more confident. I started drinking Shakeology. When I became a coach, here's the thing, listen to me. When people saw that I was really getting the transformation with P90X, and that they saw that I did not give up, because there was a lot of people expecting for me to give up, rajame. And I wanted to prove myself that I wasn't going to do what they said that I was going to do. And I wanted to prove myself that I was going to finish it. So those same people started asking, what are you doing? Show me, teach me, help me. And I said, oh my God, I told Carlos, like, babe, people are asking about this and I don't know what to do. And he goes, oh, don't worry. He always liked the network marketing business all the time, always. So he already knew about Beachbody. But I told him, because we did a couple of MLMs before, and I told him, don't you ever talk to me about network marketing business. Never again. Don't talk to me about it. But he already knew about this opportunity. And when I told him, he said, oh yeah, don't worry about it. There is a way to do it. And let me tell you, ladies, listen to this. I remember when I told him that I knew somebody that was in Beachbody, because she was sharing everything that she was doing. And I went online and we looked up Arelis Corona, and we became coaches, and she didn't even know that I was her coach. That's why you cannot stop sharing, because you never know who is that one person watching you, that when they're ready to make a decision to change their life, they're going to think about you, and they are going to reach out to you or even search you on Beachbody like I did with Arelis, and they will become coaches. And I saw Arelis doing this maybe like 2 years prior me becoming a coach. But I already knew that somebody that I could trust, because I knew her. I said, okay, I see the eagle somewhere at a barbecue. I see her everywhere. Yeah, she's in Beachbody. Let's just look her up. And we became coaches. Not only I became a coach, my husband became a coach on the Arelis. So at that time, remember, I was not working. My husband was working, and we only had one credit card, enough to cover 3 months worth of Shakeology. When I started drinking Shakeology, I lost 6 pounds in 1 week. Boom, my energy level went up. And that's when I really started getting my transformation. Like, wow, this is crazy. And back then, Shakeology is not even close to what it is today. Back then, Shakeology was like medicine that you were drinking, like una medicina forzada. But because I knew what it was doing to my body, I did not care how it tasted before. Like, I didn't care. Like, I'm going to drink this thing. If I can drink tequila and Corona, I can drink Shakeology. That was my mentality. That was like, I need to get better. The sciatic pain is going away. I was taking medication for a pituitary tumor that I have sitting in my pituitary gland, messing up all my system, our woman thing that we have, el ovario, toda esa cosa. It affects my vision. It affects everything. So I was in love with Shakeology because I went back to my doctor. They did all the tests and MRI to see how I was doing, and my hormones level was back to normal. They took me out of medication after being in medication for 3 years. No more sciatic pain, no more constipation. And when I saw that we only had enough to buy one more bag of Shakeology because we had no more money, I wasn't working. And these people were asking about doing the same thing that I was doing. I didn't think it twice. I said, I'm going to sign up. I don't care if it's a network marketing. I'm in love with this. I don't care. I'll find out later. I don't know much about it. All I know is that I'm in love. I like how I look, and I love how I'm feeling. And then the first month that I started helping people, the first check was like $30. I'm like, boom. There is money to cover our Shakeology, so we don't have to use the credit card because we have no more credit. And then we had the second check. It came in the mail, and I'm like, oh my God, another $30. And then the third check came in the mail, and I said, wow, these people are paying me because I'm just sharing and helping these people to get in shape. I'm going to do this until I die. That's what I told my husband. Yo voy a hacer esto hasta que yo me muera. Because I'm getting paid for opening my mouth, for sharing, to stay fit and help these people. I'm going to do this. And I was so excited about it. And I remember the month of November, we made $358 that month. Well, no, it wasn't even 1 week, I think, because I brought like 5 people. Mm-hmm. And back then, the challenge pack was like $205. It was only P90X and Insanity. And I was so freaking excited. I'm like, I'm making money. I'm going to continue drinking my Shakeology. And we don't have to use the credit card. We can actually use some of that money and pay the credit card, you know? So from there on, I got a transformation. I started having my groups, and I always saw this opportunity for me not to go back to who I was. I didn't want to go back to that place. And I felt so empowered because for the very first time, I was able to complete something. And to me, that was huge. So the first 2 years, I was helping a lot of people. I helped a lot of people. I made money. I made fun money because I was actually going shopping. It was a hobby for me. I was going to different events. We always knew that going to events are very important because it helps you to develop in your business. So I saw like the whole opportunity as a way for me to continue improving my life. So the way that I saw the challenge groups, it was like, okay, so I help them, they're helping me. Because every morning I have to get up and I have to show up. And not only I have to show up in my groups, but I also have to show up in social media because they were the first one who helped me to stay accountable. They actually challenged me. And during that transition, during that journey, I lost friends, but I gained a new family, which is Team Eagle. And back then, it was like 200 of us. Team Eagle was just getting started. and I lost a lot of friends because they were criticizing me. They stopped inviting me to their houses because I was not partaking of their bad behaviors, which used to be my behaviors. I made the decision that I did not want to go back to that place. I made a choice because I wanted to change. I was hungry to change. I needed that change, and I didn't know where that change was going to take me. I just went for. So going, like moving through the years, through to the first 2 years, I was helping people. I remember like the second year, my husband was like, okay, so now you have to register to go to go to the Success Club, trip. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to register? We got to pay the fee, the registration fee. And then that means that I'm going to have to keep helping people because they're going to charge me if I don't make enough Success Club, if I don't help enough people. So that really pushed me too. So registering for the Success Club trip really like challenged me because I was afraid. Listen to me. I was afraid of not having the money to pay for that trip. And they say, they always tell you that if you don't have it, they're going to deduct that from your account. And I'm like, I can't have that, But after that first year, the bank called me to come back. And I came back. I was there for 5 months only because 2 years being into Beachbody and treating Beachbody as a hobby. Remember, as a hobby, I was just making money and spending money, but I had my vision was not clear. My purpose was not clear. So 2 years going into 2 years in Beachbody, I went to Summit, and I remember one of the ladies in the on stage. She's a military wife, and she was sharing about her story and how her husband is in the military and her kids. And I was just crying because I was relating to her so much. And I came back and I told my husband at Summit, and I said, look, I will do whatever it takes to come home. If she's doing it, I can do it. And I want to be home with my kids. So what did I have to do when I came back? I had to help more people. And how did I start helping more people? Continue being proud of the product. I am the type of person that when I commit to one program, I finish it. I don't jump around programs. I am the type of person that if I tell my team and if I tell my challenge groups that I am doing this program, I will finish it, because I want them to do the same. So that helps me to stay accountable because I want them to do the same thing. So if you're not showing up, and I hope you're taking notes, if you're not showing up, whatever situation you may be going through because of life happens and, it's the reality. Sometimes we lose track. We get sidetracked and the vision gets lost somewhere. Is because if your vision get lost, is because of situation comes and you deviate from your fitness, and you always need to think about this. Your body is your fitness, and that's what I always tell myself. Mi cuerpo es mi negocio. I have to take care of this body. Not only that my body is a temple of God, but it's also used to be an example to other people, to show them that it's possible to change their lives. My body has not only changed, but my mind, my emotions, and my spiritual life is not the same. I am not the same Ivy as 2011. So I really encourage you that if you have goals and if you jump around different programs, just take one and be good at one. Like, be good at one thing. Like, if it's the 21-day fix, kill that shit. Kill it. If you got to do it again, do it again. If you have to use more weights, use more weights. If you have to do if you haven't mastered one whole minute of that movement, don't give up, do it again. I did P90X 2 times. because I want to be like, what's her name? The blonde girl on the back. I forgot her name, but
Tracy
she was
Morrow.
my inspiration. No. She's on P90X. I forgot her name. She's a blonde girl. She was on the P90X2 program too. I don't remember her name, but I used to look at her and I said, I want to be like her. I want to look like her. Like that. She was my role model. Even though I couldn't do the workout at the same intensity that she was doing it, but I was always watching her until the point that I became looking like her, or even more, or even better, because I used her as my target. Then after that, I moved on into Asylum. It was crazy, but I did it. And then Asylum P90X2. Like I always made sure that I was in the same rhythm as Beachbody. If Beachbody was coming out with a new program, I was jumping on it because I wanted to show that I am the proof. I drink my Shakeology. I have been drinking Shakeology for 4 years, auto ship, nonstop. I don't play with that. And knowing that that's how my business is rolling, like I gotta keep the auto ship. Like not only the auto ship is that I need my Shakeology. You know, I don't play with that. And not only that, the business pays the business fee and the Shakeology. If you are consistently helping people, the least of your worry should be your auto ship. If you're consistently showing yourself daily, day in and day out, that's what people follows. People comes to me, and I'm gonna be honest, not because of the business. They come because of my transformation. And each and every one of us came to this because of you wanted a change. You wanted to lose weight. You wanted to feel better. You wanted to see your legs stronger, your booty where it belongs, your belly. Most of us are moms here. You know, your arms. We wanted to change. So don't stop. So I always stay on track with what Beachbody have. Here's one thing. When Beachbody came out with Body Beast, and I'm gonna share a couple of things with you that I want you to write it down, and then like think about it and like really share with your team as well, in your challenge groups too. Because let me tell you, a lot of you probably came to Graviela's team because you took the challenge, and from the challenge group, then you became a coach. Most of us, that's what we do. Why? Because you became a believer. You became part of the product, and you believed in your heart that you could impact and empower other women like you who are hungry for change, women who are depressed, women who need a team, a group, a culture that will believe in her. And that's the reason why maybe a lot of you made the decision to do this. Just like I did. I was excited. I wanted to tell everybody because it was good. And just like we are prompt to share and talk about a good movie that you saw or a show, Walking Dead. I never seen that show, and I will never will because I can care less about it. It doesn't pay me any money. People talk about it. Yeah, TV is a income reduction. How do you call it? It's an income. How do you say TV? It's an income reduction. Income. It steals your income. Anyway, if TV is not getting,
What did you say?
it's an income reducer.
Oh, reducer.
Yeah, scrolling down on your phone without doing nothing productive is an income reducer. So I don't waste time on that. I am on my Facebook when I'm prospecting people, and when I'm in my groups, that's it. But I'm not in there like commenting or whatever. I just don't do it. But yeah, so if you are so inspired about talking about something that you saw, a pair of shoes, the bag, then talk about this. Do the same thing. People are going to follow your excitement. They don't care about the details. Stop giving so much details. Who cares? Look, I don't know much about it. All I know is that I lost 20 pounds. I feel great about myself. I'm eating better. I feel stronger. My belly is getting tighter. This booty is going up. I have an amazing team who supports me. And that's all it matters to me. You know, that's your excitement. Who cares about Shakeology? Who cares about 21 Day Fix? They want to know how you feel because that's what they're going to buy. You are the product. You are your own brand. What comes with you is those tools that you offer people to do something. It's just like when we get saved, when we find salvation through Jesus Christ. He just doesn't tell us, okay, you're safe. You know what he does? Here's my word, the Bible. Read it, learn, and apply it. Why? Because he knows the moment that you say, yes, Jesus, I want you to be my Lord and Savior, he knows hell is going to come against you. And unless you don't have the instructions from this book, you will not know what the heck you're going to do. And you probably will end up going back to where you were. It's the same thing. If we don't provide the tools that we have, people, they don't know what to do. What do you use? Look, I've been doing this workout at home, this 30-minute workout every day, nonstop. It doesn't take, I don't even have to come out of my house. And I feel so good about it. And this little container thing, I have like a little system that I measure my food. That thing is divine. It helps me to know what to eat. And I don't even have to break my head thinking like, what's next? Because everything is there. And I'm drinking this nutritional drink. Oh my God, you got to try this. My level of energy is up there. I can go to the bathroom. I'm not muy estreñida. My pain is gone. I can do my workout better. That's all they want to do. You know, when you sell your excitement about this, people will care less about the price. But if you stress too much about the price, people will not come. You know, well, you know, I'm doing this, but, you know, you got to buy this. And, you know, it's like $160. But, you know, you can, people are going to be like, no, thank you, I don't want it. So here's a couple of things that I want to share with you. I wrote down a couple of points that I want to leave you with. Remember why you guys started. Like, always remember your why you're here. We always talk about that. How you feel, like how you feel when you see yourself on track, like how that makes you feel. Like productive, like you're on top of the world, like you know what you're doing. Like, how do you feel? And also how others feel about you when they see you being on track. Remember, we're here and we're not here for ourselves. Yes, we got to get better, but we get better to be able to help others. Because we didn't come to this world to serve ourselves. We came here to serve others. And as we serve others, God will do his thing for us. That's the law, and that's life. That's the principle. Don't compare yourself with anybody. You know, with me in this case, like it's been 4 years, and people think that I always been this fit, and that's why I'm always sharing my transformation, because I really need to remind the new people that start following me that I have not always been this fit. And some people, they start the training, they start doing the workout, or they join my challenge, or even coaches, they start comparing themselves to the point that they feel disappointed because they feel or they think that they need to look like me right away. No, I don't like people to compare with my journey, because I am in chapter 400 and they just got started. I don't know what chapter you're in, but don't compare yourself with anybody, because you are going through your own journey and you have to go through the process. There is no shortcut to this. And only the ones that are warrior are the ones that stick to it to the end. and don't give up no matter what. I had to have my days that I don't feel like doing nothing, just like you. That I just want to eat the world. Like I want to eat tráeme pan, plátano. Like I want to eat all of that. And I give myself, mi gustico because I can do it now. Before, I was like, no, I'm not where I want to be. Sorry, I cannot go to the sancocho. No, I don't want that. No, no me des habichuela con dulce. I don't want it. I had to make decisions. And I am here right now physically because of the decisions that I decided to make back then. And I said, I'm not going to allow myself. And I stopped going to friends' house because they used to make fun of me, saying, oh, here's la lechuga, vete, come, que tú eres vaca. You don't eat. I'm like, I actually eat better now. But they didn't get it. So I'm like, I don't think I need them in my life. No, your circles start getting like this small. Okay, follow the program 100%. I mentioned that. You start something, do it. When Body Beast came out, I've been faithful to Body Beast for the past 2 years because I decided to be in competition. So the 21 Day Fix came out, Pio and all that. I'm sorry, I can do it. I bought it, but I got to stick to what I committed until today, until last week, that I decided that I'm going to start with 21 Day Fix Extreme for the rest of the year until the new program comes out. But this month, I am doing the 21 Day Fix Extreme for the very first time. I've never done that program because I stuck with Body Beast because of the goals that I had and my commitment to myself and also to the other team that were doing the same thing with me. In the past 2 years, because of the consistency of that program, that's why my body is where it is right now. When I decided to really follow the meal plan, because I was eating like I wanted to lose weight. I was 138 pounds. I went down to 118 when I did P90X. After that, I continued eating like I wanted to lose weight. I went down to 112. I was there for almost 2 years. Then I'm trying to do Body Beast, and my husband is like, you gotta eat. You're not eating enough. You gotta eat. I'm like, no, I'm gonna gain weight because my mentality was still the same. Until one day, it really hit me, and I said, I really gotta follow this meal plan. The moment that I made the decision to do that, that's when I really saw transformation. And that's why you have to be faithful to the meal plan, to the nutrition. Don't reinvent the wheel. One thing that I do for my team is that I created my own meal plan, broken down based on this competition that I have done, based on the food that I know what it does to the body. I put it through tests. It worked with a lot of my customers, and when they come on board, I have a welcome process for them, and I give them everything that they need. They just have to follow it. That's it. When they go through 1 to 2 to 3 rounds of the 21 Day Fix, then they can implement any other items in their meal, whatever they want. But other than that, if you're not where you want to be, don't be doing nothing that I have not given you. When I see something that is not there, here's one thing. You have to have character with these people. You have to have character with yourself. And if you are having challenges who are not following the program, the meal plan, is because you are not doing it yourself. And it is okay for you to be direct and clear with your customers, because they will be your future coaches. And when they become your coaches, you want them to do the same thing that you're doing to them. Why? Because you don't want to waste your time. You're running your brand, and you don't want people to come out of your group talking mad crap about you when you know in reality it's not you, it's them. And if you stay fit and if you stay consistent, they can say all they want to say. But when people come and look at you on your Facebook, they'll be like, no, this guy, this girl is talking mad crap about that girl because look at her body. They didn't do what she doing. That's why you always got to stay on top of everything, on top of your body, being proud of the product. And I have people that have said so many negative things about me. People that have come to my groups and they don't do nothing, and I kick them out. I kick them out without even noticing. You don't participate, and I'm after you 3 times, you're out. That's how I do it. Why? because I'm not going to be pouring my oil to people who does not want to receive it. Why? Because there are people that need Ivy, and Ivy is a brand, and Ivy is not going to put her name in un sitio where it does not belong because of somebody. Your $40 commission don't cover. It's not even. It doesn't even compare to who I am today. So one thing I do, I don't take money from everybody. If they're not ready, they're not ready. When you're ready, you talk to me. If you're not, you contact me later. In the meantime, I'm going to hacer lo que yo hago, a sofocar, a poner mi DVD, a poner mi vaina, haciendo ejercicio, mi comida, everybody in the group doing their thing, transformation. Yeah, that's me. That's what I'm doing. You don't want to come. You're still insecure, but I'm a sofocar you. So what sofocar? That's how I do it. When things are rough, and I heard you saying, Graviela,
Te salió lo dominicano ahí.
ya lo sabe. Cuando tú oye, I heard you saying that last month, and I don't want to change the topic, but it all goes together.
Tough, yes.
And if it's too late, please let me because I stop talking. But here's the thing. If you ladies are struggling making Success Club, you have to revise yourself. Like you have to really dig deep and go back to your walls and check what have been your activities for the past 2 months. Not last month, not last week, for the past 2 months. What have you been doing for the past 2 months? Go back to your walls and check what have you done or what you have not done to show consistency. And you know what you show consistency? Showing that you are a product of the product. Motivational post, inspirational post, your meals, your workout. That's it. Personal development. That's it. When things gets rough, I'm like, okay, Ivy, you need to put your hat on. Go to work. Like you need to, like bring more videos, do more videos. Cucuye a la gente, like púyalo a la gente. How you do that? Poniendo video tuyo and talking about your story, a little bit of your story. Make a video cooking. I do that. Look, I made a video last week that I had in mind to do it, but I didn't have anybody to record me until my husband was here. And I said, here, come on, I have this idea and I gotta do it. Like, I gotta do it today. It has to be today because the month is almost over, and Success Club has to be like on it. So what did I do? I took my little containers. I don't like to promote products. It's very rare. I promote myself. But this time I took the little containers and I did un arroz de quechino with pollo and veggies and arroz, brown rice, and a little bit of amino. And I did my thing there. And I was recording myself. And as I was doing it, I was showing like, I measure my vegetal, blah, 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 and I put it there. Share it. And on the video I said, November 2nd is my next challenge group. This is what we do. If you're interested in changing your life and joining my team, send me a message. Registrations are open today. Go ahead. Let me tell you something. If you don't have a like page, you better open one right now today before you go to bed. People started liking that. And when I saw the likes was like 100 something likes, I told my husband, I said, oh, I think it's time to promote this video because it's getting a very good response. We promoted and we paid for 6 days, $60. You know what that $60 brought me? 800 likes, over 100 something share, 128,000 views. And my inbox is like this. The glory is to God for that idea that he gave me. Now I have enough people to work for my Success Club goal for November. But how that happened, being yourself, being consistent, not being afraid, share. If you look like crazy, it doesn't matter, be yourself. Because if you go look at the video, yo estoy con un moñito para atrás, no makeup, no nothing, in my kitchen. No una kitchen de lujo tampoco, nada de eso. Just being Ivy Morales. If people are going to come, they're going to come because of me. So you have to, if you're struggling hitting Success Club comes from being consistent with yourself by showing that you are proud of the products and sharing. If you're consistent with yourself with being proud of the products, you're not going to have a problem sharing what you're doing every day. Therefore, you're not going to have a problem being able to talk to people. And when you share, do it with purpose. Talk about you or whatever. And at the end, invite. If you know of anybody who really wants to change their life and they needing somebody to guide them, tell them to message me. Or if this is you, message me. Let's talk about your goals. That's it. That's it. And when people see you and the new people come and they see you being consistent, they're going to be like, look, I seen your entire page. I'm inspired by you. You motivated me. What do I have to do? And of course, not everybody's going to come on board. But guess what? Your contact list is growing. Not everybody's going to say yes. But they will come. Trust me that they will come. And that's one of the things that a lot of coaches fail of doing. Because if you struggle in one area of hitting your goals, hitting Success Club is just a reflection of your consistency with yourself and helping others. That's it. That's how I measure my business. Every month, I make a goal to help 10 people. And I do. Non-negotiable. Like I can. Like this is the beginning of the month and I'm like, lo caballo. Share. Workout, videos. Tomorrow I'm making videos with my mother and my mother-in-law working out. You know, to just start moving and do double the portion, like do more of what you're doing, of what you're doing or what you didn't do. Go ahead and do it. So create a system that will work for you. Make sure that like your meal plan, make that in advance. Make sure that you have a set time to do your workout daily. Make sure that you're posting in your groups, also in social media, non-negotiable. Like, come on, ladies, you know what this business can do for us. It brought me home 2 years ago. I may not be where I want to be yet, but I am helping more people than I used to help before. And in due time, I believe God is going to bring me the right people to grow my team. Yo he tenido trompiezo fuerte within my team. Like right now, I'm going to be honest with you. My team know that we have a goal for the end of the year. And I want to say most of them have turned their back on me. And I have to turn to God so that I will not be discouraged. So that I will not be crying every single day and to depend on him and know that my expectations come from him. And that if I turn to him and I put him first, everything else will come in place. And I believe he's going to bring the right people into my team. And even if I make the goal or may not, it is totally fine with me. Because I am better. Spiritually, I'm at a better place right now. And I'm clear of the people that I want to work with now and how I'm going to do and build this business. So we are in the right place. We are doing this at the right time. And I don't know how many of you are working right now. How many of you may want to be home? I don't know. But if this is your wish, you can do it. Just do a little bit more, like a little bit more. I did a little bit more because I really wanted to come home. And knowing that my husband got transferred again and we had to move from Virginia back to Jacksonville and not have the worry that I didn't have to look for a job, it was like I cannot even explain the feeling that I had. And that I wake up every morning to take my kids to school. And that the house that we have in VA, that we haven't been able to sell that house, thanks to Beachbody, we have been able to pay that mortgage every month. And it has been like 3 months that we moved. And it has been Beachbody income that I've been paying that mortgage. While my husband paid for rent, because right now we're renting an apartment here until we build our dream home when he retires. So we have a 2-year plan right now. And one of those is to be able to be completely debt-free. And I trust in God that that house in VA will be sold. But in the meantime, God is providing to cover, to pay for that house that is vacant right now. So if it wouldn't be for this decision that that we made together, I wouldn't be here. And I am totally at peace. Even though my team doesn't want to work and I'm just working with new coaches downline who are new, who really want to work now. But my diamonds, they can care less. They're not giving their all. But it's totally fine. Because like I said, if we don't hit that goal, it's because those people aren't ready and aren't the one to take this team to that level. So what I'm telling you right now, you have an amazing coach here who cares for you, who wants the best for you. And if you're still here in this call, which is almost 10 o'clock, it's because you really want this. And she's pushing you so that you can be better, so that you can give your family a better life. Once you hit the diamond rank, it's no longer about you. It's about your people. And if you guys are very close to hit that elite goal, don't give up, guys. Don't give up, ladies. Please look for each other. Like, look after each other, push each other. Don't come up against each other. Like, if you're having a hard time, just talk to each other. Like right now, I wish I could have a team. I wish I could have my diamonds that I can talk to as moms, as business partners, and I don't. And it's hard. I have cried a lot. But I know God's plans are higher than mine. So I will wait on him while I do the basics. And what is the basics? It's doing the vital behaviors and attracting those people, the people that are like me, that think like me and who I am right now. So you have everything that it takes to believe in yourself and to believe in each other, to help each other out. At the end of the year, all you can do is celebrate and maybe cry more than laugh. But that's going to be tears of joy because you knew the pain that it took to go through the whole process. You still have time. We have November 18th. We can do it. You can do it. I'm still pushing. I'm not giving up. I'm still pushing because I still have hope and faith. I just want that at the end of the day, I can say I did everything that it took to make this happen. So I know how it feels to have a team and then that team turns your back. It's painful. And the thing of it is, you don't want to do this to your leader. Like you don't want to do this to your leader because later on, it will be the same thing. It will be done unto you, even if you don't want it, because that's how life is. You reap what you sow. And what you do now comes back to you. So if you want your team, your dream team, to be there for you 100%, to be with you no matter what happens, then you need to do the same thing for your leader. Be there with her, by her, let's go. What we need to do doesn't matter, whatever it takes. Come on. We're going to be super moms and helping, and we're going to help other women to do the same. Do the same thing. Where we can just one day take a trip and go to an island with our kids, our husbands, and spend time together and talk about the experience that we went through and be able to be empowered to continue growing and continue helping and inspiring other people. So next point is, I talked about personal development. Don't skip that. Keep going. Keep doing it. Be an example at all time. Right now, being that I'm in the midst of what I just shared with you, I have to continue to be the example. There have been times that I don't want to get up and work out. I don't want to show anything because what I see, it could be depressing. I am so close. You know that I have my 135 points, elite points. I have them, but I don't have the diamonds because they don't want to do this. So now it's up to me to help those new ones to see if they really want this and see if they're really willing to push. So be an example. Always stay enthusiastic, motivated, positive. Because your coaches who have given up on you, they're going to be like, the heck, what's wrong with her? Yo dije que yo no voy a hacer esto porque ella quiere que yo llegue a diamante para ella llegar a 5 estrellas, para eso que ella quiere, para ella beneficiarse. So you want to keep on pushing. Because when they see you going to where you want to be, without them, they're going to be like, ay, coño, porque yo no me llevo de ella, mira ella, that's my coach. Oh, I'm your coach now? Really? Oh, I told you I was going to get there with you or without you. You know? So I'm just throwing that out there. God is good. Okay, so allow your followers become your indirect and future accountability team. So your followers, let them be your accountability team. Look at them as that now. They will be your future team. They will be your future coaches. So when I say accountability, keep showing up on your pages, giving them good content. It doesn't have to be something from another world, something very simple. And show them your progress and your changes and show them that you're real. You're not BSing and that you're not just posting a 2011 before picture with a 2012 after picture. Don't do that. That's a disservice to yourself, to your team, to your clients, and to your followers and your future coaches and your prospects. That's a huge disservice that you're doing to yourself. If you're doing that, I hope you're not. And keep in mind, we are all about duplication. So your people are going to do the same thing. You're going to be like, ven acá, pero esa foto no fue el otro año que ya le enseño. ¿Y cuál es la de ahora? Isn't she a Beachbody coach? ¿Y qué pasó? And let me tell you, I have a client who was following somebody else who is an ex-cuñada de un primo, qué sé yo. And she was following her on Facebook, and she saw that she was getting some transformation. Okay. Then she found me somewhere on Facebook through somebody, and she started researching, like looking everything that I post on my page. Who did she join with? Ivy Morales. Why? Because Ivy Morales is always posting something fresh, and people are searching the heck out of me when they go into that page because they want to see if I'm real, if I'm consistent, and they want to see if those photos before and after are Photoshop. But when they see que yo estoy toda greña, toda sudada, y poniendo mi foto ahí, dicen, no, but she's real. She's the truth. She's the real deal. Let me talk to her. ¿Entiendes? So, enseña toda faceta de tu transformación, de tu jornada, para que ellos crean en ti. Okay, so I'm almost done. You owe them your daily routine, motivation and inspiration posts, so as your team. So the people that follow you, you owe them. Because guess what? Because of them, that's the reason why you have more followers. And they always keep your page alive because they're always commenting. So you're responsible to give them something back and give them something for free. If you haven't created a freemium, that's a homework for you. Impact Academy, the Charlie Johnson. Marketing Impact Academy, a great investment to that have brought us dividends like crazy this year because of that. So invest in yourself and go to events. Last but not least, you are a fitness authority. Una vez más, you are a fitness authority. You have authority when it comes to health and fitness. Why? Because you have exposed yourself out there as someone who is knowledgeable of what you're doing. You don't need to know it all. You just need to know a little bit. Because that little bit that you know, that person that follows you don't know it. So you know more than that person that is following you for tips. You don't have to be a fitness expert because we're not. Thank God. We don't have to have that. You don't have to be a nutritionist nor a trainer. If you want to be one, go for it. Go look. $32,000 average income. No, thank you. So you are a fitness authority. People look up to you because of what you have shown. So don't hide. When you talk, they're going to listen to you. Whatever you say, they're going to listen to you. And that is a credibility that you build day in, day out. That is your brand. And people will come up to you and respect you for what you know and for what you have to say. Another tip I'm going to give you. Start making open calls every week. If you're making close calls with your team and you're like pouring seeds and you're telling them what to do and they're not doing anything, it's time to open up those calls to the public so they can come in and listen to what you have to say. You don't have to be detailing about the business opportunity. All you got to do is share your story. Share with them how you started, how you became a coach. Share a tip of nutrition. And then invite. And your team, have them on the call and tell them, hey, randomly, like don't even tell them to prepare to speak. Just call them out right there. And tell them, hey, can you share a little bit about you? And you shut up and you let the other people to share their story. They are giving you credibility, and that each of not making success club points, it will start ending. If you're training your team and your team is not duplicating, not coachable, not doing nothing, I'm sorry for you, my love, pero yo voy a tener que abrir esta vaina porque aquí nadie está creciendo y yo estoy harta de poner semillita y esta vaina tiene que crecer porque el árbol que no dé fruto acá va para afuera, arrancarlo de raíz. Yo necesito gente que yo le siembre semilla, mi conocimiento, lo que yo me he aprendido y que dé fruto. Esa es la gente que yo ando buscando.
That's how you know she's Dominican. She starts in English y cuando se encojona empieza a hablar español.
Ya lo sabe, Ana. ¿Me doy a entender?
Muy clarito.
Todo lo que yo hago, ahora mismo, I made a decision, and that was my decision, that I was going to become the face of Team Beachbody en Español. I made the decision when we first started with Team Ego years ago. And a year ago, I decided that I was going to share everything in Español. I'm going to tell you something. Bregar con nosotros latinos un dolor de cabeza del diaño por la limited belief that we have y todas las limitaciones que tenemos. That's why it has taken me forever to develop these leaders. Por la mentalidad. But I love them because I love my people. So, yo ahora mismo todo lo que estoy compartiendo en español. Because now or later, we will put our team on the map con Team Beachbody en español. Porque la visión no queda aquí. I may not become a 5-star elite this year. It's okay. Because next year I will be 10, 15. That's totally fine. Con un grupo latino. Totalmente en español. Que haga la diferencia en la comunidad. En este país. Y cuando nos manden para allá, para la República Dominicana, para México, cuando sea. So I'm paying the price right now. I am. For the decision that I made. But the vision is still the same. And it take longer because our people somos un poquito como medio cacoduro. Y nos toma un tiempo como de despegarnos de la creencia vieja y comenzar a creer que podemos ser independientes y que podemos en verdad triunfar y ser mujeres latinas, emprendedoras, empresarias y tirar las familias adelante. It takes some time. And I completely understand that because I was there. Entonces, find your brand, open your calls, be proud of the product. That's where everything starts, and that's the reason why you're here. Así que, ladies, I leave you with that. I hope that what I share te ayude o te haya traído luz en algún lugar. Y siempre ponga a Papá Dios primero. Even pray for the people that you bring. Like, God, do you really want me to help this person? I know I need to hit Success Club, but I don't want to hit it that way because that person is going to be a headache. In that time, I need to make sure that I'm investing that time the right way. So please let me know if I'm planting seed in the right soil. And you'll see how God will start talking to you and blessing you when you start putting him first. Así que ya, Graviela, that's all for tonight.
Wow, Ivy, you were amazing. Yo te lo dije, right? That God was going to speak through you, right?
Amen.
And he did. He did exactly that. I know that we went over for the girls, ladies, gents. I'm not sure if Rudy's on the line, but if you guys need to jump off, feel free. But I just want to ask you, can you stay on for an extra 5 minutes, Ivy, for questions?
Yes, sure.
If anyone has any questions for Ivy, feel free to unmute yourself. And
I have a question.
go ahead.
Ivy, en español o en inglés.
Mira, como tú quieras, tíralo.
Al principio de la llamada tú mencionaste que tú solo bregas con la gente que tú sabes que está lista. ¿Qué te hace determinar a ti cuando una persona está lista? Porque, por ejemplo, a mí personalmente tengo muchas personas que compran el challenge pack, empiezan y a la semana they're like done. They don't want to post, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. So, ¿qué te hace sentir a ti? ¿Qué te hace sentir segura de que esa persona está lista? Antes de que tú empieces a hablar con ellos, o sea, no ya que han comprado el challenge pack, while you talking to them.
Well, first of all, I follow faithfully my 6 steps invite. I call it 6 steps. There's an extra step in mine. But I tell them before they even say yes, yo les digo a ellos, ¿hay alguien que no habla español? Everybody speaks Spanish here. Okay. Yo le digo a ellos, mi paso, después que yo le envío paso número 2, me dicen el por qué. Cuando me dicen, porque yo quiero rebajar 20 libras, to me that's not enough. Yo necesito saber más. Give me more. Y cuando le pregunto, okay, so ¿cómo te haría sentir bajar esas 20 libras? Si me dicen una respuesta simple, I still dig. I just don't take that answer. Porque cuando te hacen lo que te hacen, I want to go back to that why. Entonces, eso es lo que yo hago. Que me quieran bajar de peso is not enough. There has to be un sentimental attachment to something that they have to tell me. Until I see that, until I hear it, then I'm not at ease. Like, I'm not 100% sure if I can work with you. So once they open up and they tell me, I've been depressed, or, my husband or whatever, I'm like, okay. Then I send them the step number 3, which to me, step number 3, I don't know if you use that or not, but I tell them, okay, esto es lo que yo le digo a ellos. Okay, yo busco por personas yo trabajo con personas que tengan las siguientes cualidades: que se dejen llevar, que sean comprometidas, que sean confiables, que estén seguras de lo que quieren, que estén en serio, que en verdad quieran comprometerse y terminar este reto o bajar esas 20 libras. yo le digo eso. ¿Tú sientes que tienes estas cualidades?
Yeah.
La mayoría me dicen sí, y la mayoría se me están quedando, se me quedan sí en el grupo. Algunas que se me rajan, pero es normal, son malas que se me quedan de las que se me van. Antes se me iban mucho. Pero cuando yo le metí eso ahí,
Esa presión.
muchacha, te voy a dar el ejemplo de una
Uh-huh.
que me estaba siguiendo, ay, escribiendo, y una desesperación. Ya yo con gente que me hable desesperada, you're gonna have to, okay, I'm not gonna go off your emotions into desesperación because you're talking to me based on your emotions right now. So I already know cuando me están, ay, qué bueno te encontré, yo necesito que tú me ayudes, que esto me... Óigame, mujer, usted está ahí desde hace tiempo, usted ahora mismo no va a tomar una decisión, déjame llevar al paso. Entonces, tuve una que hablé con ella, hasta por teléfono hablé con ella. Y esta semana que pasó, estaba que se iba a registrar, que se iba a registrar. Todavía me habla anoche, diciéndome que no estaba segura, que tenía miedo, que si yo no le iba a llevar, que ella confiaba en mí. Y usted me va a ayudar. Yo le dije, mira, óyeme, fulanita de tal. Yo siento que tú no estás preparada para esto. Yo en este momento no puedo ayudarte. Cuando usted esté segura 100% que usted se va a dejar llevar de lo que yo le estoy indicando, entonces usted me comunica a mí. Yo a usted le expliqué muy claro cuando hablamos cómo yo trabajo y lo que yo hago. Pero yo siento que ahora mismo yo no puedo trabajar contigo. Mi hijita, me dije, no, pero que yo confío en usted. Usted me puede ayudar, que esto, ya pues regístrese. Yo le mandé el link.
Claro.
Tenía un problema de registrarse. Le dije, bueno, si tú en verdad quieres esto, entonces tú me vas a enviar tu información para yo poder hacer esto por ti. Me mandó toda la información. Y una me dice, eso fue antes de esta llamada, que yo tengo la información, la voy a registrar ahora. That's going to be my first challenge back el día de hoy. Me manda la información y me dice todavía como, pues yo confío en usted, como dándome información así. Yo le dije, mira, mi amor, yo tengo tiempo que yo tengo con esto. Yo no voy a poner en riesgo mi reputación, mi negocio, mi carrera, mucho menos mi nombre. Le dije, y tengo un Dios que me está mirando.
Así, amén.
Así que yo por unos chelitos, yo no voy a poner todo mi sacrificio, mi lágrima de sangre, a coger una información de una gente y ponerla, usarla, pero ni loca. Y me dijo, no, sí, es verdad, yo confío en usted, vaya, hágalo. ¿Entiendes? Tienes que ponerte tu postura. Postura. Danny Johnson habla muchísimo de eso. Tienes que tener postura cuando te hablas con las personas para que te respeten. No importa que si tú eres un brand new coach o tienes 2 meses, 3 meses, 1 año, no importa. Ponte postura. Y tú sabes, esa postura viene es cuando tú te mantienes fiel y consistente con todo lo que tú tienes que hacer como un coach. Porque esta es una carrera. Y lo que tú muestres y lo que tú hagas, como tú te expreses allá afuera, así la gente te va a coger. Y me tomó mucho tiempo por cabeza caliente, por no querer leer el libro y no querer hacer personal development, pero no me quedó de otra. Entonces ahora, yo honestamente, mira, Ana, yo se lo digo, y yo una vez lo dije oye, una vez yo tuve una llamada libre, así, pública, porque mis llamadas son públicas, Anira Myron estaba haciendo eso el otro año, y si esta tigre hace todo esto público, y siempre me está invitando, y nunca me entré en su llamada, pero yo ahora que estoy haciendo la misma vaina que la tigre estaba haciendo. Esa llamada. Y yo digo, aquí todo el mundo que se meta, no importa, los coaches se van a hartar de escuchar mi historia, pero esta llamada no es para ellos, para que ellos aprendan.
Claro.
Y para que ellos hagan lo mismo. Entonces, hay gente nueva que necesita escuchar mi trayectoria, pues yo voy a repetir mi historia y me estoy poniendo más buena haciendo mi historia y más vainas están saliendo. Óyeme, un día dije, estaban una pala en la llamada por primera vez. Y está una que está hablando ahí. Y yo le dije, mire, mujer, oiga lo que le voy a decir. Yo no cojo todos los cuartos, le dije yo a ella. Todo el dinero yo no lo cojo. Yo no a todo el mundo lo cojo. Hay cuartos que tú coges que son dolor de cabeza. O sea, yo prefiero ni hacerlo. Yo prefiero ni hacer Success Club, si es posible. Mija, eso hizo que una se metiera, que tenía como 3 semanas atrás de mí y no hacía nada. Y Dios, ¿sabes lo que me gusta más de ti? Que tú dijiste que todos los cuartos tú no los coges. Y eso le intrigó a que fuera a comprar su challenge pack. Y se metió la tigre.
Tú ves.
Entonces, yo estoy haciendo esto público porque yo necesito que la gente que me están siguiendo conozca más de Ivy y que sepan que cuando yo le estoy
Que tú no
contando mi
estás
historia,
relajando.
no, y cuando yo le estoy contando mi historia y le estoy dando tips de nutrición, a él le estoy tirando yo el right hook. Vengan a hacer ese coach, vengan a hacer ese coach. Yo estoy en mi casa y yo le digo a ella, no se apuren mujeres, quédense aquí en la llamada, yo no tengo que trabajar mañana, yo trabajo en mi casa, yo hago todo coach en casa. Así que yo lo mismo le digo a ustedes, ustedes quieren quedar, quédense, pero yo no tengo que trabajar, yo aquí me levanto en mi cama, tranquilita, y yo no tengo que irme para un trabajo. Yo mi hora de trabajo me la pongo cuando quiera. Y ese momento que yo les digo, no, quédense hasta tarde, yo duermo, mañana me toca dormir tarde y es viernes, no, olvídate de eso, yo duermo. Tío, entonces, eso es psicología
Reverse
reversa.
psychology.
Claro, mi amor, porque hay que darle por un lado, hay que darle por un lado para que se despierten. Entonces, eso es lo que yo estoy usando y he tenido que usar todas estas estrategias por la situación que estoy pasando y todo tiene una razón de ser. Porque si no estuviera pasando por esta situación, Ivy Morales no hubiese abierto sus llamadas y no hubiese tenido tanta gente viniendo a su equipo. En el mes pasado, yo siempre me hago una meta, Success Club 20, every month, no negotiable. El mes pasado hice Success Club 23. Estaba casi hacer Success Club 25, pero la tigre estaba hesitating que se va a registrar. Y yo, ok, está bien chévere, no importa. Pero si no son por esa llamada, no comenzó a sobrepasar mi Success Club 20. Y yo dije que este mes va a ser Success Club 30, porque todas esas tigres que me están hablando, las voy a cerrar todito. Las voy a cerrar. En el nombre de Jesús. Y cuando yo hable con ella y me digan que no, yo, ok, Tata, no te preocupes. Yo una fotico mía ahí con los abs y la pierna, sofoca.
Mañana me llaman.
Sí, por eso es, you have to be proud of the product.
Right.
You have to be proud of the product. ¿Por qué lo quiere una mujer? Una pierna sin celulitis, que la barriga se le arregle, que tu brazo guindando. Ah, pues yo te voy a enseñar lo que más te desespera. A ver si tú no vas a una decisión. So, ¿qué yo hago? Uso mi ejemplo y también uso ejemplos de la muchacha del equipo, la que quieran compartir, pero uso mi ejemplo para que vean que
Sí se
I'm
puede.
gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going regardless if you want to come or not. It's nothing against me. It's just that you really need to overcome la vocecita que está diciendo que no, que no, que no, y ponerte a hacer en la verdad lo que tú quieres. Y lo mismo nos pasa a nosotros con el negocio. A veces queremos compartir, a veces queremos traer gente a que vengan al equipo a ser coaches y no invitamos, no tenemos miedo. Y esa vocecita te dice, ay, no, la inseguridad. Mira, vocecita el culo. Vete para un lado y no me jodas. ¿Qué es lo que hay que hacer? ¿Qué es lo que hay que hacer? Entonces, there are situations that you have to go through para salirte de esa mentalidad, lo que me está pasando ahora.
Right.
Todo trabaja para bien. Así que yo te diría eso, pregunta primero, this is the type of people that I work with. Ahí mimito, mija, y pone tus cualidades, trabajadora, perseverante, positiva. El grupo mío es exclusivo, es privado, ahí no hay chisme, ahí no hay nada. Yo no necesito gente así en mi equipo. So, do you really feel that you have these qualities? Y toditas se califican. Sí, todita, porque nadie dice que no. Pero a la hora del ñeñe, yo me doy cuenta si van a tirar el ramazo para su challenge.
Right.
Así que that's what I do.
That's true.
Me gustó ese paso sexto.
Yeah.
Yo lo hago después del segundo paso.
El segundo, sí, porque el segundo paso es importante. The why. Eso
Sí.
que me digan, de que I want to look good in a bathing suit. I hate when they tell me that because that doesn't mean anything to me.
No, that it doesn't. Like, you're not telling me anything. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, so I definitely dig deep and I love that el tercer paso que reemplazaste y pasaste todos los demás para abajo. So I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. You're welcome. And basically, that's like your avatar.
Yeah, I love that. Definitely. And it really does help.
Like,
posture, you know? When
yes.
anyone else has a question for Ivy? Porque Ivy necesita dormir también.
I'm sorry, Ivy, pero yo te voy a hacer otra pregunta. ¿Cuál es tu estrategia when you're trying to get somebody to be a discount coach? Sabemos que el mercado latino priva como que tiene el FBI atrás. How do you break them away from de que la cosa del social? What's your strategy when it comes to that?
Mira, honestamente, en cuestiones de seguro social, oye, Mira, primeramente, cuando yo le doy a ellos el último, el paso número 4, el paso número 4 es
Ujú.
que le envío el video que ellos necesitan ver con
Right.
esas cualidades, pero yo le envío el paso número 4, el que necesitan ver, y yo siempre comparto the business opportunity video. Yo no, todo el mundo ve eso, y le doy la opción que después que lo vean, me tienen que dejar dicho si van a ser una simple participante o un entrenador. So they already know about the business opportunity. Entonces,
So,
cuando yo a ellos,
todos tus challengers, tú le pones, desde que habla con ellos, tú les das esa opción de que pueden ser las dos cosas. Ok.
So wait, I'm sorry. Let me interject. So are you sending them which videos are you sending them besides the business opportunity? The video for the business opportunity and whatever program you're talking about and Shakeology?
no,
What do you?
business opportunity video.
Just that.
Yeah, just that. That's what I do. Been doing it. Don't stop. I don't deviate from that. Whoever is ready is gonna be a coach. Who's not is not gonna be a coach. But everybody knows about the business opportunity.
Right. When they come in. Okay.
Plus, after they see it, what do you like about what you saw? That's another step. Danny Johnson, what do you like about what you saw? They gotta tell me. So whoever is ready, they're gonna be ready. But at least they saw it. So when I see them like in the team, like in the not in the team, but in the challenge group, como haciendo todos sus hábitos y cosas, yo le digo, wow, you look great. You've done an amazing job. Have you thought about being a coach? Remember the opportunity video that I showed you? ¿Te acuerdas de lo que hablamos de esto? Mira, tú puedes ayudar a mujeres ahora y coge eso, por lo menos por descuento, por ahora. Ay, no, es que yo no tengo la transformación. Oye, tú no tienes que saber nada de eso. Por lo menos cógete el descuento mientras tanto. Ahorita, o tú comienzas a ayudar a la gente, porque yo prefiero que tú te ganes esa comisión en vez que me la mande a mí. Yo no tengo problema, yo la cojo, pero yo quiero ayudar. Yo le digo. Entonces, muchas se hacen, si no se hacen de una vez, se hacen después. Para aquellas que tienen inconvenientes con el seguro social, todo depende de cómo tú se lo pongas, porque yo lo que le digo a ellas, mira, cuando tú cuando tú entras a la página, la que están ready ya, cuando tú entras a la página y dentro de los 30 días, te hace coach, ya tú estás dentro de los 30 días, tú te haces un coach, y solamente tú lo que le tienes que poner ahí, la otra información que falta, tu seguro social, tú sabes, ellos lo necesitan, es una información privada, y ellos lo necesitan porque tú sabes, desde que empecemos a ganar más de $600 al año, Uncle Sam quiere que le den su pedazo de bizcocho. Tú sabes cómo son esta gente que quieren todo, quieren cogerle todos los cuartos a uno, o sea, que hay que pagar taxes. Entonces, como nosotros somos una compañía legítima, se reporta todo. Entonces, pero eso no es nada, eso de ellos, olvídate. Cuando tú ahora mismo no te vas a ganar $600, ahora mismo, ahorita que tú vas a hacer esa vaina. Así que yo se lo pongo. Es como tú se lo pongas o como tú lo estés expresando, ellos lo van a coger de cierta forma. Ay, mira, bueno, tú sabes, lo único que tú vas a tener que poner tu seguro social ahí. Y ellos, tú sabes, poner eso. Entonces ellos van a decir, ay, yo no quiero porque eso es privado. Pero yo le digo, no, ya tú sabes que aquí, desde que tú empiezas a hacer más de $600, esta gente quiere su pedazo de bizcocho. So, yo le mando su cuarto que necesitan. Y ya, it's how you put it. It's how you express. It's just like the challenge packs y toda esa cosa.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. ¿Tienen otra preguntita por ahí? This is good. Tú lo sigues grabando, ok, chévere, está bien.
No, pero yo creo que te vamos a dejar porque ya eso es un abuso. Estamos abusando.
Está bien. Si no tienes otra pregunta, aprovecheme que no le estoy.
Oh, Carol, go ahead, Carol.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. So if you only show that video, how do you determine which workout they're going to do? Or
based on step number 2.
okay.
Based on where they are physically, what they do. Because on step number 2, honestly, yo le pregunto like, and I'm gonna read it to you real quick so you know the question that I ask on step number 2. This is the beauty about this. The invite, the invite is there so that you have estructura.
Mhm.
And you have like you taking them somewhere. But the great thing is that you can modify it and you can put your little bit in there. So it'll help you. So step number 2, this is what I tell them. And I actually even like I have one step that I send them the different prices right away para que sepan ya, aquí tú vas a pagar cuarto. Para que no me venga ahorita de que, ay, no, yo no quiero, no tengo cuarto. No, ya usted supo del principio. Usted siguió hablando porque usted puede hacer su inversión. Entonces,
Tome el golpe de una vez.
esto es lo que yo le pongo, step number 2, y esto está en español, pero está bien. Yo le digo, gracias por escribirme, estoy muy contenta que quieres tomar tu salud para el siguiente nivel. Te voy a enviar algunos detalles en un video, en otro mensaje, pero primero, antes de hablarme acerca de tu meta, quiero que sepa que me preocupo por lo que tú puedes lograr. Entonces, le pregunto, ¿cuál es tu objetivo al trabajar conmigo los próximos 3 meses? No 2 ni 21 días, 3 meses. Psychology Authorship, you're a businesswoman, you gotta think like a businesswoman.
I like that.
3 meses o más. Si usted tiene 60 libras, usted sabe que va a haber en 90 days, you're gonna lose 30 pounds.
Yeah.
10 pounds per month. Proven, and I know it. So if you are more than 30 pounds, you're going to have to be with me for a whole year or longer. So I'm already like projecting the transformation longer than 3 months. Okay, so le pregunto, ¿cómo cambiará esto tu vida? Mientras más información me brinde, mejor te puedo ayudar y dirigirte al programa correcto. So based on that, ya yo sé qué programa. Normalmente es un Day Fix. So dice, esto es lo que le digo. También debo comunicarte que esto requiere inversión de tiempo y de dinero para tu cuerpo. Si no estás disponible de hacer esto, pues no podré trabajar contigo. La inversión financiera depende de cómo responda a mis preguntas y tus metas. Los paquetes que ofrezco varían de 140, 160, 180 y hasta $350. Las chicas de mi grupo están súper contentas porque han obtenido tremendos resultados y su vida ha cambiado. Y están bien activas en lo que están haciendo. Finito. They already got everything, and they already know if they're not willing, I'm not working with them. But if they continue talking to me, it's because they're ready. But I gave them the whole thing right there.
So,
Y eso me ayuda a ahorrar tiempo.
pero una pregunta, so después que tú le mandas el video, después que te respondan, step 2.
Claro.
Okay. No, just checking.
Yeah, that's step 2. That one is step 2. Step 2. So ese es step 2. Entonces, cuando yo me responden eso, step 2, then there's step 3, que dice, dime una cosa, ¿qué tan en serio está en tu decisión? Y yo les digo, estoy buscando por personas que tengan estas 3 cualidades: iniciativa, dirección, emprendedora, whatever qualities you're looking for. Y les mando eso y les digo, do you feel that you have these qualities? ¿Tú sientes que tienes estas cualidades? And then depending on what they tell me, then I send them step 4, which is the video. Y les digo, aquí te mando un video de 7 minutos que explica más. Después de verlo, déjame saber. ¿Cuándo vas a poder verlo? ¿Ahora o más tarde? That's Danny Johnson right there. Quiero saber qué tan rápido puedo compartir más información y seguir el siguiente paso. Tendrás que escoger en qué nivel de participación estará, como entrenadora o simplemente un participante.
Got it.
You know? Danny Johnson all the way.
Awesome. I love it.
And it's been very effective. I always come up, make Success Club 20, and bring average of 3 to 5 new coaches, or convert challenges most of the time. So, pero sí, I hope, did that help, Carolina? Okay.
Good. Everyone.
Sí, gracias.
So de nada, mi amor. So I hope that, que le ayudó un poquito. It's just like I said, it's your pasture. Like, how do you expressing yourself? What are you asking? Are you asking the right questions? And I didn't get that overnight. That took me a long time. And that script book from Danny Johnson, that's where it comes from. Like, it was already there based on Danny Johnson's script book, but we kind of marinated it a little bit more and put it more, it's more interesting. That really helped me a lot to save time. And now I know if people are ready, if they're not. And then, for those that didn't make the decision last month, I go back and, hey, are you ready now? ¿Estás lista ahora para empezar? And some people come.
Right. I love it.
So that's how you do it.
Thank you.
And keep being you, keep sharing. You have to share. You're welcome.
This call was everything. You were amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your script. That was amazing as well. And your steps with us and just sharing your story, which is just great. And you're such an inspiration. I'm sure that everyone here follows you. And your team will definitely be, it already is in the Latin market. So, eso no hay que dudarlo. Y como tú dijiste, Dios va a mandar las personas adecuadas a tu equipo y a este equipo también. Así que muchísimas gracias de nuevo por compartir con nosotros, to be with us on Sunday night. I know that, Sunday nights is a family night, so I really do appreciate you spending your evening with us and, just opening up to us.
Gracias, Ivy.
Gracias a ustedes.
Que se quedaron. Thank you so much.
Chacho.
Ay, Dios.
That was my son.
All right.
Stop it.
Mira qué despedida, Ivy.
Sorry. That was my son haciéndome cosas en la barriga.
Bueno, pasen buenas noches, mujeres.
Buenas noches.
Bye-bye.
Xavier.
Bye.
Bye.